Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, comment below if you like the work we do here, and would love to have a total of 350 subscribers by the beginning of August. So if you could help with that, that'd be awesome. Anyway, what if I told you that your emotions are trying to tell you something? What if I told you that your emotions were designed to tell you things? That's their whole purpose. That's their whole point. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Well, that depends on what the emotion is. We're going to run through almost about 8 or 10 of them and what they are trying to indicate to you as you go forward. And so, if you're happy, what that means in basic form, simplest form, is that you have achieved something you either didn't think you could or have been trying to for an extended period of time, but it means stay in the moment. So often people define happiness as, well, I'll be happy when I have a partner. I'll be happy when I get a new job. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when I get a dog. I'll be happy when I get a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. But the reality is, we have opportunities for happiness on a daily basis. The fact that we miss them, truthfully, well, that's just a sign that we're being stubborn and that we are looking at things that aren't necessarily in our best interest. Sadness. What is sadness trying to tell us? It's that we're confronting a loss. Now, I've got some upcoming audios on grief that I think are really going to be impactful and helpful. But suffice to say, if you are dealing on a regular basis with sadness, it means you have not dealt with completely the loss of something in your life. It may be in a phase of your life, it may be a relationship, it may be a physical item, it may be the death of someone, a relative, friend, lover, whatever have you. But sadness in itself is a perception of an experience of loss. And so the antidote to sadness, the anti-venom, so to speak, is to make a gratitude list even in the midst of your sadness and go, here's what I have to be, uh, here's what I have to be grateful for. Here's what I have to be happy about. And when we do that, we can't be sad and happy at the same time. And so gratitude is kind of a go-between emotion to help us shift from the negative back into the positive. Next, anger. Anger is about the violation of our perception of reality and morality, and ultimately leads to the idea or concept of injustice. So if you're angry, it's because you don't think something is fair, you don't think something is just, you don't think it's right, it doesn't fit your worldview, the way things the world should be, those type of things. Now the issue is that anger is often misguided because it often can be into control. And so when we are angry, it's also because we do not feel that we have control over the outcome of a situation, conversation, or etc. So anger, when you want to break it, um, there is a there is a way to do it, and that is, what do I feel I don't have control over, and how can I regain control of it? That's an internal question to ask if you're constantly dealing with anger, because that's the root cause of it, is the absence of control and the absence of justice. So hope. What is hope? Hope is the anticipation of an event occurring that will align with our ability to be happy and to feel joy. Hope is in itself, in one word, it's anticipation of things to come. And when someone feels hopeless, they cannot find something in the future that they feel is worth to wait for, or to fight for, or to work towards achieving. It doesn't pay off for them, and so that creates challenges and a lot of emotions, especially for teenagers or people who have been hopeless for an extended period of time. Fear. What is the emotion of fear trying to tell us? Fear is an opportunity to change things. It's also the lack of faith and the desire to protect ourselves from a negative consequence such as pain, loss, feelings of injustice and anger. But fear is a protective mechanism designed to keep us alive. Now, some fear is healthy. However, when fear becomes a preoccupation or a primary emotion, that means our worldview has somehow gotten out of whack because it is also the absence of faith. So finding a way to balance fear and faith is one of the keys to living a successful life. Loneliness. What is loneliness at the core? Loneliness is the need to feel socially connected. And a lot of times it's like, I don't have enough friends. I don't have a partner. I don't have. It's loneliness is so linked with lack. But when we feel connected socially, that loneliness, at least for a moment, will go away. Now, the length of the relationship, the depth of the relationship, the value of the relationship to which we are connecting will have a direct impact on how long it goes away, the vibrance that we feel during that relationship, and all sorts of other things. But suffice to say, it's important to note that loneliness exists because we are disconnected from those around us. Two more here, and that is jealousy. Jealousy comes from the illusion of competition. I am less, you are more. You are rich, I am poor. You have something that I don't have, therefore I should want what you have so much that it makes me angry, so much that it makes me jealous. The illusion of competition is a human construct that says there are things that are better or worse than others. In reality, the spiritual construct is that everything that's negative has a positive component, and everything that's positive has a potential for a negative consequence. It is in the balance where we really experience growth. The last one, surprise. Surprise is linked to joy. The joy of a positive, unexpected event is the benefit of surprise. When we aren't expecting something, then we can truly be washed over with surprise and with joy because we begin to realize that we don't know everything or as much as we think we know. This is important because when we're in the pattern of living our lives as though we know everything and the solution always has to come from us, the benefit of a surprise is it invalidates that thought that we have to be our own creators 100% of the time, thereby making all things possible. Surprise is a wonderful emotion, and if you haven't had one in a while, hopefully there's someone in your life that can help bring one to you because they're valuable for everybody. Anyway, that is today's audio. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if there's a topic you'd like us to cover, please feel free to reach out here at the Progress Tribe. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.